This is KCTV English News. I'm Hee-Jung Lee. Crackdowns will be strengthened at Iho Beach, where a balloon effect from the closure of Tapdong Plaza in Jeju City is appearing. Jeju City said that due to the closure of Tapdong Square, around 300 people flocked to Iho Beach, where people have been drinking and eating at night. On the first, right after the closing of the Tapdong Plaza, 3 violations on private gatherings of 7 or more people, 14 firecracker incidents, and 6 smoking cases were caught. Accordingly, Jeju City is planning to deploy an enforcement team until the 14th to crack down on quarantine violators during the night at local beaches. The Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport announced that it will make a final decision on the construction of the second airport based on the results of the Ministry of Environment's Strategic Environmental Impact Assessment Review. At a press conference, Minister No Hyung-uk said that the assessment had been completed and related materials have been submitted accordingly to the Ministry of Environment. He added that a final decision on the direction of the project would be made after reviewing the assessment results released by the Ministry of Environment and consulting with relevant agencies. Lotte Tourism Development, which operates the Jeju Dream Tower Complex Resort, will hire approximately 200 people. The recruitment will include new and experienced workers in 13 different services, including casino, guest rooms, food and beverage, and cooking, and the applications will be accepted until the 31st of this month. Dream Tower Casino, which opened on the 11th last month, had an average of 300 visitors per day until the 4th, recording more than 5 billion won in sales. Under the recently revised Road Traffic Act, electric scooter users are required to have a driver's license and wear helmets. But 150 cases were reported on illegal riding over the last 30 days. In most cases, violators were without protective helmets. Todd Thacker reports.
Police stop a man on a shared electric scooter who is not wearing a protective helmet. Facing a fine of 20,000 won, he protests.
이거 타려면 다 안전모 착용해야 돼요, 전부. 이제는.
In June, police recorded 152 infractions by riders of personal mobility vehicles. Of these, 119 cases involved riding without protective helmets. 20 riders were caught without a valid driver's license, and 3 were apprehended while under the influence of alcohol. Recently, safety rules for personal mobility vehicles have been tightened, as have the size of the fines. But many riders claim they are unaware of the changes, or they simply ignore the rules. Under the newly revised Road Traffic Act, electric scooter users are required to have a driver's license and wear protective helmets. Failure to follow these regulations can result in a fine. Meanwhile, police have stepped up public relations efforts to educate the public about the revised laws while cracking down on violations. With electric scooter use on Jeju's streets increasing by the day, pedestrian safety and the well-being of riders should come first in people's minds and actions. Todd Thacker, KCTV.
Thank you for joining us today at KCTV English News. Be sure to follow us on YouTube at KCTV E! News Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. Have a great evening.